All right, Q, progress report brings us to fourth-round draft pick out of Pitt, cornerback / safety, Avonte Maddox, man. And Avonte was forced into playing safety when Rodney McLeod went down, and the kid has gotten better each week.
Like, who would have thought? I don't think Avonte Maddox, any of the coaches, or anyone would think that in his first year, he would be starting in the National Football League at safety. He's 5'9", 180 pounds maybe, and he plays like a guy much bigger. And we talked about that with Rodney McLeod, that he plays bigger. This kid is playing a lot bigger, and he's playing some really good football. Speed is a great asset that he brings.
Yeah, and I like his toughness. You watch him here. This is short yardage, 3rd and 1, obvious run situation. His responsibility is right there in man-to-man coverage. But once that fullback blocks down, somebody has to feel, and this is a nice job. Carlos Hyde could easily bounce this ball out here. Nice job from Avonte Maddox, not being afraid to stick his head in there.
And he's not going to allow the bounce. You see the leverage that he has playing on that outside? Keeps closing down, inside shoulder force, and he takes the legs out from under a big running back. Outstanding play from a young football player.
Yeah, we're still talking about a cornerback who's making the transition to safety, and I think that's what I've been most impressed with. This is not an easy position to play, playing safety, because you got to see the whole formation, right? You got to see what's going on with all these guys. You got responsibility back here, and your responsibility can change based on the routes that are being run here. So let's watch it. They got a little bit of a man coverage here, and he's playing a little bit of a lurk safety, right? So he's not being threatened. First receiver here went there, so he knows that there's nobody out here. He's here to help Malcolm Jenkins on this play. It's a great job by him and Malcolm. Malcolm passes this off. Avonte's able to come up and make a big hit, get a fumble there right before the half that led to points.
Forcing a fumble, but you said it right. First of all, you've got to recognize what's going on. When you're the center fielder, last line of defense, you got to first recognize and then react, and smart. I like his smarts, the smarts that he plays the game with. He understands being the last line of defense, and he makes great plays from that position. And forcing that fumble right there, that was huge in this football game.
Yeah, and it can't be overstated that coming from corner to safety is not an easy transition when you have to really see the whole formation. I'll give you an example of that right here. So he's back here playing safety. Again, you got a little bit of a man coverage going here, a little bit of a combo coverage going here. And when you watch these patterns unfold, now he's being threatened right here, right? So he certainly has his eyes on the receiver there. You're going to see where he's going to give a little shade help over there. That forces Blake Bortles to pull the ball down. Now he has to escape to his left. And then I like Avonte still playing fast. He's looking to come back to help here. Again, always playing, eyes see the whole field, and his awareness out there for a guy who's not used to playing this position has been outstanding.
This smarts and awareness you speak of, passing this receiver off to the outside defender and then looking up this guy that's a possible threat coming from his backside, that's a smart move. But it's the new wave of safeties. It's not the big box safeties anymore, those 220-pound guys. It's the guys that can play multiple positions, do multiple things. He has that ability. He has that speed to close in the run game, and that awareness, that vision, that smarts to play the deep middle of the football field.
They drafted him to be a corner. If he's not careful, he may have found himself a new position.